Chat, we're back, and today, Machamp, guys, believe it or not, Machamp is nice. Machamp is nice. So we're rocking the Machamp deck, and the reason why Machamp got a buff is because all you see running around nowadays is that Arceus, the Arceus, Dialga, right? So with normal types and the normal EXs kind of going up and doing good, Fighting type got a lightweight buff, right? So it's kind of nice. Also, with all the Magnezones that are running around, right? Another buff for sure. So Machamp EX, you already know, 180 damage. Mega Punch does 120 for 3 energy. Retreat is 3, cost 3. Right, so we're running it with a couple more cards. I just want to say this, by the way, Machoke is an underrated stage 1 Pokemon for sure. 50 damage for 2 energy, 100 HP, very solid. That's why we're actually only running 1 Machamp EX. We're also running it with the Cranidos line, right? 2 Cranidos and then 1 Rampardos. Same thing with Cranidos, is a great stage 1. Low-key, you can just rock the 1 stage 1. Get the job done. Rampardos for that extra kick. And we got 1 tech of the Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is really nice, especially with all the EXs. I'm talking about y'all Palkia users, all y'all Palkia type users, man. Leafeon, right? So here with the fighting headbutt, plus 20, plus 30 more damage for 1 energy is phenomenal. Now, if you notice this, all of our cards, like their final evolutions, and even some of like the stage 1 evolutions, they're all 2 retreat costs. So to minimize that and mitigate that, we have to run 2 Leafs. But with this, every single card can take advantage of Leaf. So Leaf is never a dead hand or like, man, should I save Leaf? We're always using it. Obviously, we got 2 Skull Fossils. I opted for 1 Pokeball and 1 Sabrina instead of 2 Pokeballs and no Sabrina. That's my tech play on there. You can run 2 Pokeballs and cut out the Sabrina if you want, but I like that little flexibility. We got 2 Rocky Helmets. Rocky Helmets fixes a lot of the damage calculations for us and gets us in a lot of those different thresholds. 2 Pokeball or Professor's Research, and then we of course got that boy Cyrus. So that's the Machamp deck. If y'all look at all my decks, bro, they're mostly just fighting decks because I love them fighting types, right? So we got a couple fighting ones. I got a couple more decks cooked up for you guys that we're gonna be running up. But without further ado, let's get to it. Let's see if we can get some dubs with Machamp. Guys, what do you think about the new setup? It's not as nice as the other ones. Everything is really compact. But the reason why I have to do that is I got a new computer, and this new computer sucks with connecting to my Wi-Fi for whatever reason. I even got like a second Wi-Fi router connector thing, and still no bueno situeno. But all right, so we got Machamp in hand. We also got Machop. We like to see Machamp in hand because we only have 1. So anytime we draw into it, it's really good, right? We got Professor's Research. We got a Leaf. We got a Cyrus. It's not bad. Not bad at all of a start. What's homeboy doing over there? This dude, he big chilling. Guys, we got the fighting against fighting matchup. We're going against the Lucario Riolu. We do get the advantage because we're going first. If we can draw into Machoke, we'll be sitting real nice and pretty. If we can even draw into some of the fossil line, we'll be really good. I am worried about only having 1 Pokemon on there, no bench. Because you know these bad boys can ramp up real fast, especially if you don't get Machoke. So he's got the Sudowoodo and he's got the Skull Fossil. So this dude's running like this deck that he's running is actually really good, right? It uses the Lucario and the Cranidos line. But we're gonna see if we can match up decently against them, right? Now we know Sudowoodo is gonna be pretty much obsolete, not beneficial in this deck at all, or in this matchup at all. But we definitely want him out there. Just because, right? Just because we don't want Machop to accidentally get knocked out, or if he does get knocked out. Us drawing into a Rocky Helmet is very clutch as well. We're gonna Knuckle Punch down that Riolu, so if he decides to attack us, I mean, he's gonna be sitting at 20. He's gonna be getting ready to knock out. So he has to figure out some way to get him on his bench. Obviously, having the Cranidos as well, he can retreat and go into the Cranidos. He goes into the Sudowoodo, which is a decent interesting play. There goes the Lucario, that's why, so he can go ahead and hit for 40. If I'm him, dude, I'm going into Cranidos right away, to be honest. That's what I would be doing. But the issue that we're facing right here is we have the Machamp, but we do not have the Machoke in hand, so that's unfortunate. Do I want a Leaf or anything like that, or Cyrus? I kind of want to, actually. I think I'm going to Cyrus into his Lucario, because his Lucario is going to be a 2 retreat cost. So he can't get that out right away unless he wants to waste a Leaf. And he does not have any energy on there. So I think that's good for us. Can't attack right away. We got that bad boy out. He's got a second Riolu in hand. It's always tough using Cyrus this early, but it is what it is, right? We have to do it. So we got Cranidos, we got Rampardos, but we, in fact, my friends, do not have we do not have ourselves the middle line or the fossil. That's tough. That is actually very tough for us. Okay, so he put the energy on Cranidos. That's an interesting play to me. I don't know about doing that, doing all that. So there's the second Lucario. What's the move that he's doing here? Okay, he's building up his Lucario. He goes Professor's Research. If we had a Leaf, we'd be cooked, to be honest. Okay, evolves it up to Rampardos. Let's see what we got kind of cooked up. There's the Skull Fossil, so we can start getting that guy ramped up. And then we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to put this on this Machamp just in case we draw into a second Machoke. We'll go ahead and do that. It's going to be real scary season right here. I almost want to play the waiting game and force him to do a move so that way we can stall out. Okay, well, we get Professor's Research. That's going to help for sure. There's a Leaf and then a second Rocky Helmet. That is not at all what we wanted to draw into, but it is what it is with that. I think we go ahead and we stack this up onto here. And again, we're doing the waiting game here, yeah? So we'll go ahead and pause here. I know we can use an attack, but I think with here, we're just forcing him to want to attack. He's got to attack. He's got to do something. He doesn't, so he just puts the energy on. He's playing very passive, to be honest. If I'm him, I wouldn't be playing that passive, but that is what he's deciding to do. So if we knock this thing out, our Machamp is going to get knocked out. That's fine. We have a Leaf here too. I kind of want to go into Sudowoodo and get ready to knock out the Sudowoodo, actually. Yeah, I think that might be the move. Let's go ahead and go here. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna go into Sudowoodo. I think we're gonna put the Rocky Helmet on the Sudowoodo, because if he goes into Rampardos, we're gonna be able to get some damage onto there. If he goes into Lucario, that's fine as well. I just want our Machamp to be able to KO his Rampardos. Right now, with its amount of HP, definitely not gonna be doable. But we also have our Rampardos up, and we have the one up, and we got the one prize card above him. So he goes into Sudowoodo. If we draw into second Machoke, we're good. We're sitting nice. So he goes into Sabrina. If he goes Sabrina, shoot, we go into Machamp. Rocky Helm. Yeah, we don't want to get him the prize card. Let me see. Because if we knock this thing out, he can't knock us out with Rampardos. Interesting. I think we go here and we go into our Sudowoodo again. We save the Machamp. And then we just fight again. But yeah, we play the long-term game. We play long-term, bro. Let's just get things out into damage thresholds. We can also draw into Cyrus. We used our Sabrina. Actually, he used his Cyrus. Okay, so there you go. He goes into here. He can't knock it out. So he's... What is he gonna do? I don't know what this guy's doing actually. Because wasting a Cyrus on the Machamp and he can't get the KO is kind of interesting. Oh, duh. He has Lucario. I forgot he has Lucario. Haha. Yeah, he's got the Lucario. Duh. Alright, we go into Machamp, and I think we win. Yeah, because we get the KO. Oh, shoot. Is that a misplay? That might be a misplay on my part. I think we go Sudowoodo, actually. Get the KO. Or we go Rampardos? Either or of his mons can knock us out. 150. Lucario. I think we actually go into Sudowoodo. That might have been a misplay on my part. Guys? I'm not taking into content the freaking the Lucario into play. So we go into the Sudi. Does he have a second Sabrina? I'm not sure what he goes into. Okay. There's the Marshadow. Does he head smash here? This is a good game, guys. This is a good game. This is a good matchup. I don't know, my opponent, it says my opponent left, so hopefully he didn't leave, man, because this is a really good one. I think he has an opportunity to pull this thing out. This quitting, bro, this quitting stuff it has to be addressed. This got to be addressed by Pokemon, man. This is crazy. This is wild. Yeah. GG's, bro. I don't blame him. I do not blame the boy. I ain't even giving you thanks. You level 50 and you quitting. That's crazy. Pay to win players. Okay, Rai. Why do I feel like I've played against a Rai before? Let's check it out. What kind of matchup we got? Alright, well, we're going first. I don't think you really like to go first in this deck. We're going against another fighting deck. Here's the thing. We got the entire Machamp line in hand. The only issue is we are going first. Oh, no way we're going against a Marowak deck. I haven't seen one of those in ages. Absolute ages. We'll go ahead Pokeball and get the Sudowoodo in hand. We could have gotten into Machamp or Machamp, but it is what it is. That's all we can do really. So we're gonna go ahead pass to him. He can growl during your opponent's next turn. Attacks by the defending Pokemon do -20. All right, so he's got the Rampardos line as well. If he has Marowak in hand, that's kind of scary. I think Marowak just takes 2 energy. He could knock out our Machamp right there, which obviously we would not want. So I think we're gonna go ahead and Sabrina that. Then we're gonna evolve because it's a free evolve. If he goes into Granados, we're gonna take 50. Okay, so we're gonna take 50. This is what I mean. Granados is kind of nasty, bro. Granados is kind of nasty. See, there's the Marowak. I don't know if the Marowak was scarier or if the Granados was scarier, to be honest. There's the Rocky Helm. So I'm almost inclined, like, let's go here. And we're gonna have to retreat and kind of play slow. We'll go into Sudi. That's unfortunate, actually. We don't really want to do that. But it is what it is, right? We have to do what we have to do to get Machamp out and active. Sudowoodo is going to give us 2 turns, so which means our Machamp can be able to be pretty much active. If he goes into Rampardos, that's 1 turn. But we also have our Granados too. So he's going to lose 2 prize cards. Or we're going to lose 2 prize cards. Sheesh. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Okay. So he knocks that out. Boom. 20. Minus 50. I'm going to go ahead and go into Cranny. And we just start stacking up Machamp. I don't think we take any energy and put it on Granados. We can still get lucky. We can still get lucky. We definitely can. I think we actually should have hit the Rampardos right there. Oh, he's gonna retreat. That's an interesting move, actually. Okay, interesting play. Interesting play, but we have Cyrus, my boy. So we're actually gonna Cyrus this thing out. And we're gonna have to force him to. We're gonna force him to want to attack us. And if he doesn't attack us, we're gonna be able to just keep. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna start building up Machamp. So let's see what he does. So he goes for the head smash. That's actually might be the move. So minus 50, KO'd. He's at 2, we're at 1. If we survive a boomerang from Marowak, we'll be good. Ooh, imagine if the boy gets 2. Imagine if he gets 2. If he gets 2 tails. Oh, that's gotta feel bad. That's gotta feel bad, bro. We're gonna go ahead Rocky Helmet just in case. Yes, sir. Alright, even just with 1 tails. If it's just 1 tails, bro, we're good. 1 tails and we're good, man. We are good. Hijoles. What's gonna happen, my boys? Yeah, Marowak EX, you gotta feel bad about Marowak, bro. Just got straight absolute shafted. Even with Lucario, where it's hitting for maybe 200, maybe 240, still too gimmicky. Still too gimmicky. Oh, the giant cape is crazy. The giant cape was a tech play by that boy. It makes me want to play Giovanni. Oh, he doesn't go for the attack either? That's interesting, bro. No attack. Okay. We'll just go for the Mega Punch. I don't know why he did that. That's really interesting to me. Maybe he has another Sabrina. Oh, genius, bro. Genius. I did not see that one coming. That's a good game right there. That is GG's. I ain't gonna lie to you. Had me, Rai. Had me. I think I misplayed for sure at that very beginning. I think it was winnable. I got a little too A little too happy with the Sabrina on there. Was it the Sabrina or was it the Cyrus? Either or. But can't complain about that one, man. That's a great learning lesson. Enjoyed that one. At least he didn't quit like the other guy, right? At least he didn't quit like the other guy. Simply, you can get one more. One more for y'all. What's happening? What's happened, Sylvie? Going first. Going against a grass deck. And we have Sudowoodo in hand. We do got our one Pokeball, which means we can draw into Machamp. We have our Rampardos. It's kind of a weak hand, I'm not going to lie. But we have a Leaf. It's always nice when you got Leaf in there. So it really just depends on what what our opponent starts with. He's going with a, I like this guy. I like this guy. I like this guy. I hope this guy wins, man. This dude's running an all-bird deck. You got to give props to the boy running an all-bird deck. That is tough. That's absolutely tough. You got Farfetch. He's running the Staraptor. He's probably got a Berry in there. I wonder which Pidgeot he's running. I wonder if he's running the Pidgeot with the EX version or if he's running the other one, man. But I love that, bro. I genuinely think that's tough. That is really tough. This is what dreams are made of right here. All right, so we got the entire Cranidos line in hand. Or Rampardos line in hand. We have Machamp EX we drew into it. We got one Leaf, so we can always substitute Sudowoodo out. We're just missing Machoke. If we can get Machoke, we're sitting nice. So we can go ahead and Professor's Research. Hopefully we draw into Machoke, Skull Fossil, and another Leaf. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But we should be alright. We should still be alright. Go here and Fighting Headbutt. Maybe we should have gone into Machamp, to be honest, but I wanted to get this thing to be able to get knocked out by our Cranidos. So he got Pidgeotto and he's got Staravia. I'm rooting for the boy. He's got, it looks like he might have Berry and he might have Staraptor in hand. That would be crazy tough if he does. I ain't gonna lie. He gets the first prize card. Alright, we get Cyrus. I didn't really want to draw into Cyrus, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and Headbutt here. We're not actually going to evolve into Rampardos. We'll evolve into Rampardos on this upcoming turn. But watch him have Staraptor and watch him have freaking Berry in hand. If he has those two, we are cooked. We're cooked, chat. Please tell me he does. Please tell me he does. I will happily concede. Off of that. Oh my god! Dude, this guy is crazy. This guy's actually crazy. I am not upset at all. That is savage. That is a savage play, guys. I am not even gonna lie. There's nothing we can do here. Like the Staraptor is gonna kill us right here. This guy played us hard, man. That's tough, bro. You gotta concede off of that, but I'm not even gonna concede because I actually just want to see him pull it off, right? So we're gonna go ahead and discard this. We'll let him get it on the Machamp. That's insane, bro. That's insane. If I'm him, I'm feeling so good right now, and I cannot blame him, bro. Running Staraptor, Pidgey, and Farfetch is crazy. This dude inspires me, man. That's a crazy hand. The fact that he had Staraptor and he had Berry in hand, perfect hand to start. There's nothing you can do against that, bro. There's nothing you can do against that. He's running a second Berry. He's got a second Berry in hand. What a crazy hand. Insane, man. Congrats on the dub, Silver. Hey, Machamp, guys, I promise you it's not as bad. There's only three matches that we went up against. We went 1 for 2, but I promise you start going against more of the meta decks, you'll start getting dubs. This deck ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. But let me know if I'm tripping, if you're gonna run Machamp, if you like fighting decks. With that being said, guys, this is Dexter with Retro Decks. If you like TCG and you like following along with me, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. Dexter with Retro Decks, signing out.